All right. It is time for my Thursday stream. I am Monkey Puzzle, your host for the next few hours. And I stream primarily on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You can almost always find me those days, usually in the evening in Pacific time. And also, I sneak in some other ones. And the flavor of the month has been Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, with a little split fiction seasoning in the middle. But yeah, we've been working our way through this game. It is definitely up there with the very best RPGs. Let's pull up Steam, actually, and see how many hours I have in at this point. 142 hours. I would recommend it, but I would want to write something. Anyway, yeah, what's up, Pliskin? How you doing? What's up with you? So yeah, let's play a little bit. And I promised that we would move on with the main quest today. We have done pretty much every side quest available, except we could beat up the guys here a couple more times, apparently. I wonder if they're still beat up from when we got them to go help us with that mission. Got bread on the floor and eggs on the floor. Oh my gosh, what a mess. I must have knocked this earlier. Alright, anyway, let's get a little sleep and save. Not much, just got back from hanging with the ex-stepson. The ex-stepson. Alright, let's sleep. Once a stepson, always a stepson. For sure. Alright, we got that in. And we had a problem with the ends before. This one never had a problem. Apparently there was a patch today, so hopefully it's all fixed. And thank you for joining, Pliskin, everybody else who's in here. I appreciate you all very much for coming through, hanging out with me, and keeping me company while we do some gaming. So yeah, shut my door so nobody goes in my room. It's awfully dark in this one bit here. Alright, so you're not looking so good, buddy. The guard looks like he's been sipping on the job. Don't blame him. Alright, so what we have to do here is rescuing Hans and also assembling the Devil's Pack. Let's read that real quick so I can remember why. So we freed the dry devil, who was not very dry. Now he needs me to get his old band back together. Kubienka told me about their gang, or at least what was left of it. I have to find Matthew, Bahuta, Roniak, Janosch, and Adder. The only thing he knows about Matthew is that he's robbing people somewhere outside Miskovitz. Bahuta has taken to an honest life. One second, guys. My headphones are a little loud in my own ears, so I have to go into my app and fix that. Mic monitor. Let's turn that down a little bit. Hello. That's better. When you hear yourself, I like to hear myself a little bit, but when you hear yourself too much, it's hard to talk. Okay, so I have to find these people: Matthew, Bahuta, Roniak, Janosch, and Adder. The only thing he knows about Matthew is that he's robbing people somewhere outside Miskovitz. Bahuta has taken to an honest life. He now lives with the priest in Grund. I think we visited Bahuta already, and he's not having it. Roniak has always liked to play dice, but he was never very good at it. He was the best shot in the whole bunch. He was especially proud of his bow, maybe because it was the only thing he had ever won at dice. Janosch is from Hungary, but he can be understood when he speaks. Rumor has it he's a real drunkard. He and Adder are an inseparable duo. The latter is Polish for a change. Only Janosch can really understand what he says. Kubienka says if I find one, I'll find them both. Matthew and his men ambushed me on the road outside of Miskovitz, so I had to defend myself. Oh. Did I kill him? I had no idea. So I had to defend myself. He won't be returning to the Dry Devil now. I was supposed to talk to Bahuta and see if he would get back together with the devil. Kubienka didn't have high hopes, but since I didn't have to search for Bahuta, why wouldn't I give it a try? He now lives in the rectory in Grund, where he helps the local priest. Apparently he wants to right his wrongs after his brother's death. When I found him, he told me right away he wasn't coming back. So we've failed a couple times here already. Before we parted ways, Bahuta asked if I wanted to say a prayer for the devil's soul with him. Apparently he didn't completely give up on him, so I agreed. I was hoping I would be able to persuade him after all, but I was mistaken. We said a prayer, and I came back empty-handed. I remember I said it like I corrected his Latin, and he didn't like that. Bahuta told me that Raniak came to him for some groschen. Apparently he had arranged a game of dice in Pitchtaki. Perhaps I should ask for him at the Pitchtaki Inn. Okay, so I think that's... Oh, no, we're not there. Okay, we're down here. Okay, so we got to go there. The Pitchtaki Inn, which is right here, so we'll fast travel to here. And that'll get us pretty close. Pretty close. A blessed morning to you. I sold all my stuff between streams. Well, all my loot.
Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Yeah. So now I'm up to 140k groschen. Quite a lordly sum.
Quick.
I wonder if we're richer than Hans.
Go.
Enough to buy a castle? Who knows? Alright, so let's see if we can find this dude here.
Whoa.
There's Bara. She went from being a beggar to a bathhouse owner. What's up, Sir Garwin? How are you?
There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. Oh, don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after...
Alright, so... What's the name of the guy we're looking for? Raniak. Gotta ask about him here. Probably gotta ask the innkeeper. So let's do it.
Prisenseite, Herr. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone. His name is Raniak, and he carries a nice bow.
That means
Hi, Eli.
nothing to me.
What's
He
up?
plays dice.
How are
A
you?
lot.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's. Gestern hat sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday we some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning, and I'm still feeling sick.
This drunk Pole, was his name Adder, by any chance?
Ja, Adder. They say there's a whole Geschichte behind it.
Aye.
Story. Geschichte is a
I'd
story.
like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look,
He messing
I've
around
heard
with
a
the
lot about
butcher's
Adder.
wife?
If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Let's
Butcher's wife is pretty dangerous, man. Those guys know how to use knives and how to get rid of bodies.
Eve did.
She left alone at night.
Leider ja.
Ends up
Her
with some
man
extra
passed out
cuts
on
of
the table
meat.
right there in the inn. What else could she do?
So Adder took the opportunity.
Natürlich.
So where
You're
is
so
the
and so.
local
Have some
butcher's?
aches.
If you go to the village from
Apparently
here,
playing a
the
museum
butcher's
game.
Grundstück is
Nice.
the very last one.
Is that like a 3-point museum or whatever? I've got some aches and pains too. My shoulder hurts a lot today. Hopefully, I'll make it through the stream.
Where can I find this butcher?
If you go to the village from here, the last Grundstück is his.
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
2 point. I added an extra point.
The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
Where can I find this Raniak?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
Your mouth
He
and
lost
teeth
a
are being
small
annoying.
fortune here yesterday.
Oh man.
It looked like he was going to get
Hopefully
a
you
nice
can get that
beating
fixed.
because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerler from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
And do you know where I could find these men from Bilani?
In Bilani, I reckon.
Okay. That's some really priceless advice.
Thanks a lot, I suppose.
Tut mir leid. I can't really think clearly.
Tut mir
after
leid
last
is like,
night.
I'm sorry.
If I were you, I would ask the Bilani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them.
Why would they pay for Raniak? Did they know each other?
I do not think so. Maybe they just felt sorry for him. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that Raniak just could not stop.
I'll be on my way. And thank you.
Nichts zu danken. Bis bald.
Nothing to thank. They should translate the German in here. Luckily, I know a little German, but I'd be kind of a lot of stuff to not understand the way they do it. I wonder if there's a setting or something I'm not seeing. Okay, so we asked about Raniak at the inn. So I got to go ask at the Bilani inn about the guys who lent him money. And I got to take the risk of talking to the butcher's wife, who the butcher is probably a little on edge because apparently, yeah, Adder was sticking his pizzle where it didn't belong. Oh my. Okay. So that is up here. And, yeah, that's going to be my pizzle afterwards. And then, down at Bilani. Okay, so let's go back up north first.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Where I lost my sense of direction here.
Oh well.
Ah. Yeah, I finally got on top of all my dental stuff. I had some bad dental stuff for a while because I didn't have any dental insurance. Finally got some a couple years ago. And with a little help from my money I got from when my dad died, I managed to get my teeth in order. Even had a new one put in, the implant.
Quick.
But yeah, that stuff can be expensive, even with insurance. Alright. Off to see the butcher's wife, I guess. I think it was over here. Maybe it's to try to teach multilingual ways to speak. I mean, oh wait, it's over here. Well, to teach, you have to give people the answers. I don't know. I don't think anyone's going to be looking up German for the game. Maybe. Alright, I think we found it. Pig and some chickens. And a doggo. Alright, doggo. You stay here.
Stay.
Knock, knock. Hello?
You're always welcome here, good sir.
She just met me. I see how he got in trouble.
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper said you might be able to help.
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering man at arms.
Does she have a black eye?
He's a foreigner, a Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway?
Looks like her
Some friend of
husband
his?
took offense to that. It's always the butcher or the baker's wife. Yeah. Who are you? Any some friends of his? Something like that. Actually, don't even know him is the real answer.
Something like that. I just need to find him.
Then you better hurry up. My old man wants to murder him.
Why does he want to kill him? Well, that's probably obvious.
And where will I find your husband, Adder, and the rest?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they'd take him, so that no one can see them.
Okay.
You said others went with your husband.
Aye, some men from the village.
How many of them?
How should I know? 3? Maybe 4?
And did they have weapons?
They're no soldiers, but they carried axes.
That sounds like even more trouble. I hope we can.
Yeah, I
sort it
certainly
out
don't want to
peacefully.
kill all the people from the
Please,
village.
Tell me they won't get hurt. My old man put them up to it. It's not their fault.
Don't worry. If I can, I want to settle this peacefully. I better go and see your husband. The sooner it's over, the better.
Doesn't
Hurry up.
sound good.
Please. Take care, my friend.
We don't want to murder hobo the village. Alright, we're gonna rescue Adder. So where did they take him? Out to here. Alright, let's go.
What are you messing around with that door for, eh?
Now she's upset about me having gone in there.
My God, that looks like a bloody...
Bloody expensive horse. Indeed. You have to ask, you can't afford it. I know Mutt's still back there. I'm gonna try to keep him from attacking
Quick!
the people.
Go!
I think I see them. Time to use my persuasive abilities.
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe
I hope the
życie
butcher's wife was worth it, man.
i ruchałem.
I'm gonna
Więcej
die for
razy
it.
Paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Oh my.
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej
Oh my.
kiełbasie!
He's certainly not trying to end this peacefully.
Oh, shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło
I can't even read this to you
Niech was
guys.
piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
A co to za kutas?
Dun dun. It's like a sitcom music.
Once. And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
I heard he was friendly with your wife.
You see? Everyone here knows now. I'm a fucking cuckold. He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
As well, it wouldn't really matter. Maybe it's just talk. I'll break your arms. He belongs to the Lord of Fractal. Let's do that.
That scoundrel belongs to the Lord of Fractal Fort.
What does he want with him?
He defiled the Lord's cook, 2 maids, the captain's wife, and stole a statue of the Madonna from the chapel, over which he then did all kinds of lewd acts.
Oh my
They're building a
goodness.
gallows for him at Fractal.
But what about me? I want satisfaction too, or at least compensation.
You want to argue with Peter of P-Sex armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck.
Cut him down.
He's twitching too much. I'll have to cut the other end, on the tree.
Okay.
Stop fooling around!
Do I do it like this?
That's right.
There we go.
Serves us right.
It must have hurt.
Alright. What am I gonna do?
Kurwa mać.
Can I untie him?
O kurwa. O kurwa, było blisko. O kurwa mać. Mało brakowało. Kimkolwiek jesteś, masz krzepę.
Whoever you are, you're a
Ale
toughie.
teraz to
But
sam
now he wants to beat him up.
tym gównojadom.
I reckon you want to know who I am, right? I'm Henry. Henry.
Heniek, a dlaczego ty mówisz do mnie jak do głupca?
Yes, that's me. Henry. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa, czart żyje?
Oh, the
To
devil's
jeszcze go nie
alive.
powiesili?
I haven't hanged him yet.
Kurwa, patrz,
Dumb
kupił
luck
to
favors
szczęście.
fools.
Te kiepy niemyte ciągle się z nas śmieją.
These guys are always laughing at
Kurwa
us.
mać,
I'm itching to
aż
teach
mnie
them a
świerzbią
lesson.
ręce. Hej, młody,
Give me some weapons.
daj mi jakąś broń.
Bronny... What?
Broń! Rozumiesz?
A weapon? You want me to give you a weapon?
Tak, kurwa!
I'll give you something.
You'll have to wait a bit. They'll surely find you something in the Devil's Den.
Ależ z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz?
Like, I can't read most of his stuff.
Ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem?
What about Janusz? I left him there to fend for himself.
Na pastwę losu.
Janosz? You mean Janosz Uher?
No Janosz! W Myskowicach go schwytali.
You mean Miskovic? Janosz is in Miskovic.
Tak, w Myskowicach.
Fantastic. I'll go and get him, and we'll be at the Devil's Den in no time.
Ale do diabła, pojmali go!
He was what?
He was caught.
Doesn't matter. I'll find him. You go to the Devil's Den.
No dobra. Ale tylko tego nie spierdol, kurwa.
Alright, but don't mess this up. He was gonna try to kill these guys. What a character. Alright, we managed to get that done. Without bloodshed. I didn't want to kill half the guys in the village. And, they were kind of in their rights, honestly. I don't know, killing him was appropriate, but, he did come into their territory and cause trouble. Although the guy is definitely not in his rights for giving his wife a black eye. That's pretty terrible. That's never okay. Alright, so we got that done. So we got to find Janusz and Miskovitz, and now we got to go down to Bailani to ask about this first guy. So let's try to find one guy at a time. We could pick up quests there, but we're going to hold off on that for now. Oh yeah, let me get my doggy back. Oh, we got some bandits. Well, I always kill bandits if I can. Let's get them.
Huh? Sopia guta. Come on, then. I can't shoot through you. Bringing your weapons.
Stab this guy in the back. Oh, you're fighting me now too? Turk? Alright. I'd steal yours and sell it if I had a place to do it. Why was he fighting me? Left alt. I could have talked to him. Alright. We're mainly just going for 4-figure gear at this point. Too late. Or close to it, at least. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Sweet pancake. Not that I need more money, but I'm a greedy bastard. I am. Alright, we'll leave it at that. I mean... Okay. And there's this dead guy. Now, they were killing soldiers. They're probably Sigismund soldiers. So I don't really mind that, but they would still attack me on sight, because in this game, that's what bandits do.
Come here.
There you go. What's up, buddy?
Look what I have for you.
It's an old boiled liver. No, there's two concepts wrong in your statement there, Sir Garwin. One, that you could ever lay your hand on your wife, and two, that there's such a thing as being spoiled. Those are both not true. Not something that can be done. You can sell the Kuman's horse. Where do you sell it? On the Gutenberg map. Hey, Anucha, how are you? I only know the Nomad horse vendor, but where do I sell stolen horses on this map? I can't take them just to any horse trader, can I? Otherwise, I could have been selling a lot of horses by now. Someone's making a lot of noise here.
The prelates spout empty words. Their bellies may be full, but their heads
Okay, so over here.
are empty. Fat arses and empty spaces where
The
their
first
hearts
little village left of Gutenberg? Where is that? Pitchtucky? Has a horse trader. Hmm. I didn't know they'll take stolen horses. Oh, right here. Horse handler Stoa. New DLC on Split Fiction? No, there's no DLC. You're talking about horse handler Stoa? I will have to check her out. Apparently I have not visited her. I knew there had to be a way. Alright, well, next time we'll do that. Okay, thank you. I did not know. Next time. There's many horses I could have taken to them. But it's not like I need money.
Aye, coming right up.
Alright, we gotta talk to the innkeeper. Dice player, dice player, dice player. Could definitely play some dice. Here's the innkeeper.
Lord be with you. Did you see a lad named Ranyak around here? He's a passionate gambler.
Aye. I suppose he was here. What about him?
Alright, Anisha.
Do you know where Ranyak is now?
No. But try asking the dice players. He played with them all night long. Maybe he told them where he was headed.
How did Ranyak do at dice?
Terribly. He had the worst of luck. I almost felt sorry for him. He owed a lot of coin at the end of the night. I'm not all that surprised they were keeping an eye on him to make sure he didn't run away.
Okay. I need to exit out of here, but...
Are the dice players here?
They're behind you, silly.
That's them. At that table, over there. They sit there playing dice every single day. The devil knows where they get their money from. Oh well.
Alright, let's talk to these guys.
The innkeeper said you were playing dice with Ranyak.
You know Ranyak? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Ranyak's is a friend of ours.
He looks a little tipsy.
Thanks, but I'd rather know what happened to Ranyak.
Impatient, aren't you? We can take you to him right now if you want.
Where are we going?
To see Ranyak, of course. You want to see him, don't you?
Look, don't be angry, but if I'm coming with you, I want to know where we're going.
You don't trust us much, do you?
Of course not. I don't know you at all.
I get it. I just didn't want to tell you right away, lest you misunderstood. Ranyak's dead.
What? What do you mean, dead?
Well, he's passed on. We wanted to show you where it happened, at least.
What happened to him? Were any of you involved?
No, not at all. God forbid. Ranyak was a good man, but the way he went... Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Bullshit. Ranyak only came here a few days ago, yet you talk about him like you've known him for years.
You make friends quickly playing dice, and we liked Ranyak right away.
Because you milked him dry, eh? Ranyak lost more than he had, so you beat it out of him. Am I right?
That's not what happened. I mean, he did lose a lot, but we never laid a hand on him. It was all his own doing.
So what happened to him?
He drowned in shit.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? Do you take me for a fool?
No, really. I swear. When it was clear he had no way to settle his debt, he started looking for a way to run. We've seen this shit before, so we kept an eye on him. He tried saying he was hungry, thirsty, needed to get some air. Finally, he said he needed to dump a load. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go. We waited outside the privy so he couldn't fuck off. But the bastard tried to flee the other way. He climbed through the hole, under the boards, and right into the shit pit. We went around the back, thinking he'd pop out. But he never made it.
Oh no. I'm not going to find any of these guys.
Didn't you try to help him?
No. There were bubbles coming out in one place for a while, but then, well, he was gone. He owed us a lot, but we're not wading through shit for it.
Oh my.
Where exactly did he drown?
Sounds like that's what happened, Anusha.
I really don't envy you. The shit pit is back there, behind the inn. Go around the outhouse, and you'll find it. Just follow your nose.
Oh my god. Are we gonna just find all these guys dead or what? I mean, we got one so far. Oh, where was the pooper? Let's follow my nose, huh? Kind of pointed this way. Where's the pooper? This is a pooper. I don't know if it's the pooper. Do I need to ask him again? Maybe back here.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I have to ask these guys again. Oh, here we go. This has got to be them. We gotta get around the back of it. How do we go out there?
What the fuck is swimming in here?
Nasty.
Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now.
Oh god.
Oh, I want to go to the baths.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, blessed Virgin.
This is horrible.
What's that lying there?
Where?
What the fuck is swimming in here? Do I really have to do this?
Do I? Oh, this is the nastiest quest ever.
It's a man. And he has a bow. That's Raniak. How the fuck did he get here?
Alright. Where is he?
Ugh. What stink.
I'll grab body. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Straight to the baths with me. There is a very nasty one. There's his bow. I like that bow. Got 4 aggression. Oh my god. That was disgusting. Why are we bringing the bow to the dice players? It's actually not a bad bow. It's a little nasty. It's a lot nasty. Actually, my bow is just as good. Would have thrown a rock on top. A rope on a rock. Did I not get over there? I thought we just jumped this to get in here. There we go. Ew! Is there a laundry spot here? Of course there isn't. Alright, well, we'll just wash in the trough for now. I should have changed my outfit. They're all commenting. There's one? Oh, right here. Yeah, let's go do that first. Then we'll talk to those guys. Where is it? It's right here. That was disgusting. It's using a lot of soap. Confirm. Alright, all good now. We fixed it.
You're always welcome. I apologize.
Oh, we're level 28. Wading through poop is good XP, apparently. Yeah, I hope you never have to.
Not another step. God,
I
what a
washed.
stench. So, did you find him?
I did.
And the bow?
I'll pay you for it.
What if I paid you for it? I'd like to keep it.
I don't care. I'd just sell it anyway.
See? I'll save you some work.
That's the kind of business I like. And if you want to, feel free to visit us sometime. I mean, after you get cleaned up. We'll throw some dice. Have a beer or two.
Apparently they,
Luck me enough.
I don't know if it's worth it, but now I can bring that bow back to his friends at least. Yeah, I guess they were programmed to say that regardless. Alright, where do we bury him? We just bury him here? Bury.
Rest in peace.
Oh, we found the proper place for him. Okay. Alright, well, Devil's Pack's not doing so well. Indeed. Oh, we're all the way back in Kuttenberg. Oh, well, we might as well talk to the horse handler then. Get that relationship going. We're probably a little dirty from digging, but Yeah, this must be like a little nomad camp here.
Whoa, whoa.
What's that noise?
What will it be, sir?
Well, there it is. Now we know. I thought there must have been a way. So many horses I could have sold. Could have had 200K. Alright, so now let's go see if we can get dude. Might want to take a bath. Well, I did bathe. Yeah, I did bathe. I mean, we could go to our little bathhouse here. Didn't find it till much later either. I saw the tents over there, but I hadn't thought much of it. But yeah, thanks for the tip. That's a hot tip. Coming up.
What's the holdup?
She always sits here all depressed like.
Afternoon, sir.
I need a bath.
Certainly, we're open.
I've heard the girls here can work wonders. I'd like to see that for myself.
We're gonna go for the
Don't worry.
full bath.
Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
A little while.
Can't wait.
What's she implying?
I'll call the girls over. They'll take care of you in just a moment.
3 hours. Dang.
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
Okay. Not quite sure what that means, but alright, so we're all washed up. How do we get out of here? Was this my room? I don't think so. Okay. I don't think I have a room here.
Careful.
Okay, it's getting late. We have a bed in Miskowitz. So we can get over there. I don't think... Oh, we do. Alright, let's just go there straight away then. I do want to find out if they fixed the inns. There was a patch today, so I'm assuming they did. Let's head on. Still haven't fixed the inn? They should have. There was a patch that dropped today. I'm assuming they did. But we have a little bed here. Little straw mattress. But it's fine. Okay.
I am at your service.
And, oh, we don't get to go there? Okay. We'll just eat from here. so much crap. It's a good reason not to get rid of the weight of food, or anything really, because you get full of stuff. I think that's pretty good. Breakfast for Mutt.
Look what I have for you.
Boy.
Come here, boy.
Doggo.
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay, so what are we doing in here? We're looking for the guy who's in jail. Okay, so he's in Janosch. Apparently he got into trouble. Let's ask the innkeeper.
Greetings, my friend.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Janosch. He's from Hungary, and he speaks in a strange way.
A fella just like that is in the pillory right now. What do you want from him?
What did Janosch do to end up in the pillory?
He was trying to kill the blacksmith's helper. He
Oh, my.
almost succeeded.
And he jumped him, just like that, out of the blue?
No. Loiser caught him stealing from the forge at night. But that scoundrel attacked him and nearly beat him to
Guys
death.
are all
The
a bunch of
guards
scoundrels.
caught him just outside of the village.
Where can I find the bailiff?
He's probably at the blacksmith's. Loiser is in pretty rough shape, and there's no way to tell if he will survive.
My. I'm on the wrong side of things here.
I'll build an outhouse next to that dunghill. Then you'll have somewhere to drop your shit. A bigger bastard the world has never seen. Apart from that deaf brother of yours, you're a family of poor sons.
Little dispute.
May God...
Vegetables! Fresh! Everything fresh!
Yeah, we had a whole quest here before.
Vegetables! Mushrooms!
That ended up with us over at the soldiers camp. Sigismund soldiers camp. Alright, there's the bailiff.
Christ almighty.
Good morning.
How's Victoria?
Oh, Victoria.
She's back, alive.
It's the one we
healthy.
saved.
Thank God.
She was
I'm
pregnant.
glad. She's been through a lot.
And of
Through
course,
one of the
thanks to you
soldiers.
too. You're kind, really. Not everyone would do what you did.
Oh, I hope things will be better.
It was actually a pretty interesting
I
quest.
reckon the villagers used to give her a hard time.
I think it'll stop. When she vanished, people were worried. Seems they did care about her.
Oh, but no one went out to look for her.
I don't blame them. They were afraid. But in the meantime, at least they took care of her animals and crops. I don't have anything to give you as a reward. Well, except for some advice. If you want to learn from a real master blacksmith, go to Kuttenberg. Ask for Nicholas Crondell, the best armorer around. And then there's Hans, the son of the great Peter Mannlicher. His blades are carried by the mightiest of warriors.
Thank you very much.
And I thank you.
I've talked
Farewell,
to that armorer. He's never offered to teach me anything. I need to talk to her about the guy. Come back here.
I heard something terrible happened, and someone is wounded.
That's right. A poor Loiser probably won't make it.
What happened to him?
He was defending our house from a burglar and got slashed with an axe. It's a miracle that bastard didn't cut him in half.
Can I see him?
Yes, go ahead. But I don't think you can help him. Farewell, sir.
I think that guy deserves worse than the pillory. I don't want to rob him. Is there something we can do here?
May God give you health, sir.
can rob him. That's it. Okay. We can go visit the guy at the pillory. We've got to find Janusz, which we know where he is now. I think that's it right there. Let you heal him? Maybe I gotta talk to dude first. What's up, Father Jimbo? What are you doing?
Hey, what do you gape at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janusz busy.
Oh. Alright then.
Dority, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here, brother. My neck online, hey?
Sounds like you deserve it.
What's happened?
I was hungry. I want bites to eat.
Chilling, taking a break from gaming at the moment.
Eh?
Thought to visit me gaming.
So you stole something?
Are you playing Assassin's Creed Shadows?
Look at this honest face. Am I right? I just look around for something. What happens? This cock-up come back. Everybody can shit himself. You too, no?
Who came back?
What I
How are you
know,
liking it?
Some cunt. He's so crazy, he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey waiting to see if he die, and then I go swing.
Okay, I'll have a word with the bailiff.
Supposing I had a word with the bailiff.
You soft in head, hey? Where they will find you? You remind bailiff, he come hang me right away.
I can't make it any worse.
What do you expect from that? If the yokel don't
I mean, it
get
seems like he
better,
deserves to
Bailey
hang.
never let me go.
Maybe he'll let me try and treat that villager.
Yeah? You some kind of sawbones or what? Eh?
Sort of.
Good for you. Just don't fuck up, hey?
How can I get you out of here?
Wait until bailiff's henchmen fuck off, then pick lock.
All right. I'll try to pick it.
Quick! That fucking yokel die any moment to spite me.
I want out of
I'll try
this.
to get you out of here.
Do it quick, Preboha.
8 out of 10. You're about 8 hours in.
Die, hey?
Pushes a lot of your good buttons. Open world, AC, lots of stuff to explore. Looks great. Combat is fun. Story is decent. Voice acting is good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I watched a lot of reviews on it, but I'm unlikely to play it. I know you've been looking forward to it.
Treat that for you.
Master Bailiff, what's gonna happen with that fella in the stocks?
I swear to God, if Loiza, the poor lad he almost killed, doesn't make it, I'll have that bastard hanged. A death for a death.
Loiza? He's the local who was wounded.
Wounded? That brute nearly sent him to eternity.
Oh, you haven't watched it? Are the reviews trending well? Not great. I mean, most of them are saying it's fine. That's basically the gist of it. They're like, it's okay. They're like, it's more Assassin's Creed. There's a fair amount of critiques, but most of them, they're like, it's not terrible, but it's not great. I could go into more detail, but that's the gist of it.
How about I treat this Loiza boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh, God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
You think it's good but not great? They didn't take any risks for sure. Happen to love AC games though, so yeah. I mean, if you love, that's basically the gist of it. People are saying like, if you love Assassin's Creed games, you'll dig this. But it's not gonna. Oh my gosh, she's colliding into me. It's not gonna bring people back to the franchise if they're not like super into it. Most of the critiques I've heard are that, I'm forgetting the names now, but the Shinobi girl is really fun to play, but the other dude, the samurai, is just a bit of a tank and can't do most of the stuff that she does, and so it's a little frustrating, and most people just want to play her, but have to play him to do certain things, but play her like 95% of the time, I guess. What's up, Josh?
I'll go to see Loiza.
As you wish.
He's behind me.
He's in a really bad shape.
Okay.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing. That wound looks quite scary.
You haven't unlocked Yasuke yet? Yeah, apparently it takes a while, like 12 hours to unlock him.
But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much.
Well, let's try this. I should have saved first.
Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now. Janos broke his ribs with that strike. That's why it's so hard for him to breathe. First I have to treat the wound, and then I have to get something to help him breathe a little easier. Buck's blood potion, perhaps?
Oh, I got one of those. Cool. Alright. Clean and dress the wound.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
Alright, give Buck's blood.
I'll give you Buck's blood.
Luckily I have that.
Here. Drink this.
Who am I talking to? I'm healing this guy here and kind of talking to myself. He's looking a lot better. I guess we'll pray for him.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loiza a speedy recovery.
That's his foot.
He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loiza recover soon.
All right, persuade success.
As a good Christian.
I persuaded God to heal him. Excellent.
Well, that's done. It might take a while, but he should be back on his feet eventually.
All right.
I've already treated Loiza. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loiza needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
Okay.
I'll pay right away. There you go. Now you can set him free.
That's chump change for me.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on
I
my
get the
boots.
key to the pillory? Dang, dude. Is that good on any pillory? We've got the key to the pillory. Well, now we might as well do something to end up in the pillory. Not. Yeah, I've done all the possible side quests for for the most part. So now I'm just moving along with the main quest. My guy's almost max level. We're bloody rich.
What are you doing? Hey,
Easy, easy. The bailiff is letting you go. Go to the Devil's Den. Dry Devil is waiting for you there.
How you persuade bailiff? Tell me. How you did that? Hey?
Oh, were you talking to him about Assassin's Creed? Oh yeah, I was talking to Father Jimbo there.
Right.
He's playing Shadows right now.
Thank the Devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
They will? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubyanka and Zizka freed him.
Zizka? That mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about...
What a motley crew we're putting together here.
He's in the Devil's Den already. He nearly got hanged in a neighboring village.
Him too? What did Polish fucker do this time?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the Pshitaki butcher's wife. And the butcher wasn't too forgiving.
Ah, typical of him. To get hanged for some wench. Well, anyway, I will go now.
He's got a pretty nice jacket, actually.
Hold on. I had to buy your freedom.
You wanted back? You fucked in the head. Hey, where I get coin? In fucking stocks? But, you know, I got something for you.
We might as well try, right?
What do you say to my sausage? Hey?
Thanks, but no thanks. What sausage? Oh my god. Should we ask? It's lewd, right? Is he offering... Is that what I think he's offering? Alright, let's just follow through. We're stepping into it here. I know I am.
What are you blabbering about? What sausage?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not smell so good.
You got, yeah, you gotta ask.
When you hold nose.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. What else? Janos's sausage. Ah, I see. You think I means big, huge salami in my hose, eh? He's not for just anybody.
Oh my god.
I am decent Christian.
I'll take it.
You will not be sorry. Come back when it is nice and firm.
Oh my god, the
It melts in
innuendo.
your mouth. You see.
Ah.
Firm? Well, all right.
I go now. I cannot wait to meet them crazy fuckers.
You can tell he's a decent Christian.
We'll meet at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to.
Yeah, that's why he's mauling a blacksmith apprentices with an axe. I gotta do this for the main quest though. Alright, so I think we're good. I found them all, but not everyone will get back together. I should go talk to him about what's next. Okay, I guess I could have gone back with him, but it's fine. So we gotta go back up here to the Devil's Den. Let's do it. It's a trap. I heard a snapping noise. Of course, we gotta go stick our head into it. I don't see nothing. Maybe it's up ahead. Is this the direction we were headed? Yeah. Unfinished chapel. Oh, yep. They're right there. What's up, buddy? You gonna fight? This will not go well for you. I told you. It's a lousy trap. You got lousy loot. Guess we'll take that. Is that my sausage? Looks like a hot dog. Alright. Enough of that. One less bandit in the world. Let's head on. Okie dokie. Let's go check in with our band of miscreants here. Probably need to get cleaned up. There's a bathhouse right here. Let's get us a regular bath.
What do you want?
Oh, we saved her.
Treadlight told me what happened here the other day.
Don't remind me of that. I've never seen a girl so badly beaten in my life. She's very lucky she survived. A plague on him.
Yeah, we did this a while ago.
He got what he deserved.
I didn't realize we could check back in with her.
Not the plague, I mean.
So, he's gone.
Aye. Your girls can rest easy now.
Really? Me and my girls are eternally grateful.
Give me a free bath.
Don't even mention it.
But I will. And we know how to be grateful. From now on, you will get a nice discount.
Just a discount?
What'll it be?
I'd like to use your services.
I can smell it from here.
Oh my.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
Great. But it'll cost you.
Okay.
I'll gladly pay you.
Great. My girls will take good care of you, Henry.
Alright. All cleaned up.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Not that these guys would care much. Alright, so who are we checking in with here? Dried Devil. Here's Zishka. These are just questions.
It curdled a bit.
Talk to the Dry Devil. Oh, he's over here. Okay.
Janos and Ada are back, so that's a reason to celebrate.
These guys all have very
thinking with us?
gargly voices. Isn't it too early?
I can't right now. Sorry. But you'll wait for me, right?
All right. But hurry up and there'll be fuck all left for you.
We still need to talk to him. I guess we have to drink.
So, Henry, Shall we celebrate the return of these two bastards?
You want to start drinking now? Isn't it a bit too early?
Oh, fuck no. Who knows what tomorrow will bring?
All right, I guess we got to.
Toast? Nah, we get drunk like hogs.
To pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć na konika.
Ada, for fuck's sake.
A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she don't understand shit, huh?
Shut the fuck up, both of you.
Oh my
Co ty
goodness.
taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you this stupid from birth and I just forgot?
Nah, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke any longer, he'd be drooling on his shirt.
Chcesz mordę?
Shut up! Fucking hell.
What biting your arse, devil, huh?
I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back. That I don't feel like it anymore.
No to my się sami napijemy. Na zdrowie!
Yeah! To us!
You should raise a toast to Henry. You'd be dead if it wasn't for him.
My words exactly.
I suppose so. Thanks, Shishka.
Ungrateful bastards! That we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the same table again. So, to Henry.
To me.
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every drink.
Ah, how you drink, he live forever.
Want a punch in the snout?
Don't start, you pair of cocks. To Henry.
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną
These
cytatkę
guys are so foul.
Only them? You have more, no?
Tell us about it, Henry. What happened?
Bahuta has decided to redeem himself, so he could pass the Lord's judgment.
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w dupie.
Even God doesn't care about him.
Wake up before sunrise, pray, give up meat and beer, and
Toxic
woman.
masculinity.
Fuck. Poor bastard.
Clearly.
What about the rest?
A concentration of it.
I also found Matthew, but he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old crones by the road.
Zdradziecki zapluty.
These guys are like a band of thieves. And we're gonna use them for something.
Zatłukę go. Kurwa jak
I mean,
świnie.
you know, obviously.
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to add, Kurva!
What about the rest?
And Raniek is dead.
Somebody rammed dice down his throat.
Not quite. But it was dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra.
He gave his word that this time he would definitely win.
Miałem go lepiej
But we know each other so well.
Don't
We should have
feel
kept a
bad,
better eye
eh?
on him.
He not want help, and he don't deserve
I mean, he
it.
died in kind of
That's
the
it?
worst way.
That's everyone.
So, we are the
He
only
drowned
ones?
in poop.
Unfortunately.
Oh
But
my
the best
God.
remained.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us. Long live us.
I don't know if there's any way I could have saved any of those guys. The beer's flowing like water. Oh no.
Moim ogródecku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniusiu, mego kunicka. Nie chcę, nie
Oh
napoję.
my God, what did I
bo
do to
się
deserve
kunia,
this?
Kurwa boję, bo się kunia, kurwa boję, bo mi jeszcze młoda!
Nice. We also have one like that.
To teraz ty, młodzieniaszku, dawaj!
A bunch of annoying drunks.
He say you sing now.
Oh God. Okay, let's do
Be
it.
delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't water
He actually had a
him
song in his bag.
No, I can't anymore.
Cudownie, pięknie!
Henry, my friend. Janusz love you.
A mnie nie?
You most, my sweet other.
No to wypijmy za to!
What did he say?
We drink to that.
More drink.
course we'll drink.
Two last drop, Henry.
I should have just gone to bed.
That is the way. You tell us some story, eh?
Ah, you fellas are a pair of animals. But I love you.
Oh no. No we don't. No we don't, Henry.
Our boy.
No kissy. Alright, the next morning.
Oh, kurva. I feel like shit.
I'm hungover, but it seems to be going pretty quick. I also have been carrying something just for a situation like this. Henry's hair of the dog. There we go. Alright, hangover over. Easy peasy. Alright, what are we supposed to do now? Talk to the dry devil again. So I just want to get on to what we're actually supposed to be doing with these guys. Bunch of drunkards. Guy standing in the rain over here.
So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Well, I still have both my shoes. I woke up in...
There's a thing in this game, if you fall asleep drunk by the roadside, you wake up without your shoes because somebody steals them.
At my age, a hangover is almost as bad as getting shot in the arse.
You always drink like that?
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
Why do they call you the dry devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. I suppose it could have something to do with all the killing and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnick the First of Kunstadt and Yashpitz. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it Dry Devil, and everybody just shits themselves.
And his haircut? Yeah. It's actually probably pretty realistic.
How do you know Kubienka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
How long have you known G.SKILL?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander?
Most knights had short hair, helmets and all.
That's water under the bridge now.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of medieval stuff with bowl cuts and stuff. I think they had a different sense of aesthetics at that point.
You see?
Ah, all right then. What can you tell me about G.SKILL?
Based on what
My guy's got nice hair, though. I made sure of it.
Well by now. When everything is
and a great little beard.
People around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life. Only then can you really learn what a person is like.
This guy sounds like he's talking with a mouthful of water. I'm still supposed to talk to him. What about now? Oh, he can teach fighting techniques. Oh, let's get that.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Certainly. I'm just about bored to death, so at least this will make the time pass faster.
Probably be another combo I won't use. Sword technique.
If you're a good lad, I'll show you one of my best tricks with a sword. Or how to quickly send the bastard who's against you to the devil. But it can only be done with a sword.
Means I send them to you?
More, you can't have a shield in your other hand.
That's how I play.
That sounds good.
They balance the cost of these so they're not as ridiculously expensive.
The main thing is to attack from above. To quickly catch the opponent's wrist and push the edge of your own sword over his blade so it's under his neck. If you do it right, I reckon I don't have to tell you what comes next, do I? And now, come and try it a few times.
It'd be better if they actually taught it to you.
Good, eh? Let it sit for a while and you'll get it in your blood.
So that was probably a new combo for one-handed sword. And I wonder which one it was. Crushing blow, maybe? Yeah, so I'd have to go up, left, right. I thought we had that one already. I don't know. These are so hard to get in anyway, because you get interrupted once and they don't work. But I've got some of these saved. Oh yeah, these are the ones we had before. Lower right strike, lower left, Mittelhau, knee. Oh yeah, it was strong edge, duh. That's what it was called. Alright, let me grab this, my little cheat sheet. So strong edge, left, right, down, right. Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
You'll see.
Okay, come on. Let's just move on with the quest here.
So what's next, now that your band is back together?
There we go.
I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nebakov.
You mean Lord Capon? I haven't made much progress.
Well, get a fucking move on then!
Okay, I guess I gotta save Hans now. He had 2 other things to teach. We'll get those later. I don't use the longsword much. Alright. Yeah, we gotta save Hans now. Dang. Alright. We gotta speak to Hashtal and get the book while we're there. So, yeah, that's down way down here. Yeah, I was gonna say wait to save Hans as long as possible, and I guess that's now. So we got directions how to sneak into the fortress at the Hashtal, but we're supposed to speak to the horse guy first. Oh, no yawning. Alright, so let's go here. And is there anything we need to remember about this? Yeah, we had to uncover the crimes of Mint Master Vavik for this. Fulfilling my side of the agreement with Sir Kunzlin Ruthard. That's the one who had the little mini fortress in Kuttenberg. For that, he promised to help me get to Malashov, which is his old fortress, where Sir Hans Capon is in prison. But apparently someone else is there now. Just when I wanted to tell Sir Kunzlin what I know about Vavik's crimes, the Mint Master himself barged into Lord Ruthard's home. But I managed to turn the entire situation to our advantage. If we promised not to make his crimes public, Vavik promised to leave Kunzlin alone. Plus, he is going to give us intelligence on Sigismund. As a reward, Sir Kunzlin told me about a secret passageway that leads to Malashov. I'll use it to free Sir Hans. I'll need horses for Capon so we can quickly escape once I free him. Aha! That's why we need to talk. Okay. So let's go. I mean, here, I guess. There'll probably be something along the way. It's a long way to go. All the way across the map. From north to south. And we got there without incident. Alright, so we gotta get Hans a horse. Too bad I can't just steal him one. Okay, yeah, and then we just need to go around here.
Quick!
You've been practicing your combos? The combos Not really. I mean, I'm trying to pay attention to them.
Quick!
But it's hard to pull them off. And the Master Strike tends to just serve me pretty well, which makes it a little less interesting, but it's just so powerful and so easy to do. Whereas the combos, even if they're not attacking you back, it's difficult to get them just right. With the way the little compass rose works when you're fighting and stuff. And if it gets interrupted at all, it doesn't work. And if you're fighting an active opponent, chances are you get interrupted. So they're there, and when you pull them off, it's very satisfying, but yeah, it often works better just to block and do the Master Strike. Also, at this point, my Henry is so powerful that I can pretty much just fight through their defenses. Because they just can't really do much about me.
What can I do for you?
Could wash my horse.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? Those days when Ruthard was the Lord of Malashov are over. I don't want to have anything more to do with him, so you can be on your way.
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family, as the two of you agreed.
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did come from them, and this isn't a trick.
Well, that changes things. Sorry for being a bit hostile-like, but times are tough. A man can't be sure of anything. Good to hear that Sir Kunzlin still has a few friends left. Give him my greetings, and thank him for still honoring our agreement.
Sure. I'll pass that on to him.
So, tell me, what did the Ruthard send you for?
Sir Garwin asks if I've checked for updates for the farm simulator. There's been a ton of updates. They've done a lot to it, but yeah, I haven't been super compelled to play. The truth is, that game is a lot of menial work, and I don't know if I can keep up with it. It's cute. We'll probably get back to it at some point, but it's not high on my list, Sir Garwin.
I'm planning a certain enterprise. Something that the new lord of the castle certainly won't be happy about.
An enterprise, you say? I reckon it's best not to ask what that might be, eh?
That would be wise. And I need you to get fresh, fast horses ready for me.
That's quite a lot you're asking of me. A fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunzlin, I'll have it ready for you. Somewhere a bit further from here so I don't get in the shit if things go sideways.
Of course. The last thing I want is to endanger you unnecessarily. And the Ruthards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm there's a kind of band of rocks below the forest. When you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded copse not far from the castle. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there, so that's where I'll have that horse ready for you. Hopefully, nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there. Recently, there's been wolves and wild dogs sniffing around here, so we have to watch out for the animals.
Thanks. I'm obliged to you.
You ought to be. I wish you
You
the
ought
best
to be.
of luck. I reckon you'll need it.
Okay.
What's new here at Malashov?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
Okay. Alright, so now it's time, I think, to actually spring Hans. Find the old chapel. The Ruthards revealed that a secret passage leads to Malashov. I have to find its entrance and dig my way inside so I can get to the castle unobserved. The path to it is well hidden, however. Rosa said to start looking at the crossroads by Hashtall's stud farm. There I'll find a white wayside shrine. From there, I should see a group of stones by the side of the road, and behind it I should find an old chapel. Once I find it, I have to look through its arch. I see a group of stones by the side of the road, and behind it I should find an old chapel. Once I find it, I have to look through its arch, which will reveal the next place I should continue. Okay. And then, hopefully there'll be a marker for where he's going to leave the horse. I think it should probably be over here, right? He mentioned like a little cliff, a little rocky escarpment. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll work out. All right, let's go down here. Go check that out. Yeah, somewhere along there. Okay, so shrine, rocks by the side of the road. And old chapel. I'm supposed to look through the arch.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I'm supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Alright. So, over there, I guess, right? There's some old ruins.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Okay. Stone cross. He'd better appreciate it. He probably will. But yeah, he's annoying. Alright, that's a stone cross. It's not, doesn't have anything to say. The top is pointing this way. Yeah, Hans is pretty annoying, which is why I made him wait a very long time. Another stone cross. We keep following these.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Okay. He is, but he's also annoying. He's getting better. I'm working on him, but he's a noble, you know? He's full of all the issues that make nobles really annoying. He also just does stupid stuff that gets us in trouble every time.
Ugh. Tough job, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much.
It's probably a good time of day to go for it, as it gets towards dark. Alright, doggy, you better stay here.
Sit. stay.
Good dog. Also, when Hans is around, you get railroaded into main quest stuff. And I wanted to be just kind of open world for a while. Which I did for quite a while. So now we're back to it. But yeah, Henry likes him a lot more than I do. Let's put it that way. And Henry puts up with him. But yeah, they've progressed quite a bit. You know, from the "I'm a noble, how dare you question me"
What do we have here? A ladder.
to now to the point where they're bros.
It'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah, exactly. He just reminds you of the main quest. I mean, you know, he's a pretty colorful character, but... Yeah, he tends to dominate the scene. I like being the main player. Uh-oh. Choices. Okay. Good. Not a choice. Ooh, and there's a door.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthards' tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
No, let's beam in those cleats. Alright, should we be... Ooh, it's dark. Let's be sneaky. Put on our sneaky clothes. And... yeah, I think we're... got everything in the right place. Alright, we're not there yet. I put out the torch in case we were like gonna go directly into the castle where there's guards, but it looks like we are getting into the castle.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back.
Alright.
This is it.
And let's remind ourselves of the thing that we have to do while we're here. Also asked me to get a book she desires greatly. I probably won't get there again, so I shouldn't forget. The book is in Malashov, but I must get there first. Alright. It doesn't say what the book looks like. But yeah, we're in the fortress now.
Alright then. Courage, Henry. Courage.
Courage. Courage. If I only had a heart.
This is going to take a while.
You say that now. Stone by stone, we take apart the wall of the cellars. I'm trespassing. Alright, time to be super sneaky. Oh, and you know what? Also, this is a good time to get a save. Oh, it's gonna cutscene me.
Turning the Kuttenberg houses against us. Bavag will deal with all that. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet? He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down. He never came back. Flush him out of that hole of his.
Otto von Berghoff.
Why such concern, Otto?
Oh, and here's the big bad guy.
Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands.
I have a perk where dogs aren't supposed to bark at me.
Thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas. Clear the way.
This is probably why they're cutscening me, because left alone, I'd probably try to kill all three of those guys.
But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damn troops.
Cutscenes don't care about perks, no.
In by that treacherous turncoat.
And they don't care that I want to kill these guys.
Then Sigismund, and now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, this is the guy who killed my adoptive father. The bald guy.
Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now,
it's true enough.
there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do? We've got K-Bone. That'll keep Hanush and the Leipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Hopefully you won't have it for long.
Has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and the Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
Keep the gate open. A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of, and we'll catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
He had a relationship with Toth. They didn't.
That's a lie.
They didn't say directly if they were just close or if they actually were like
Toth
lovers.
is dead.
I did that. I'm surprised they're just finding out.
Who? Speak! The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
I wonder where he could be. Not anywhere nearby.
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Oh, poor doggo.
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go.
Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
I don't want to see it. Well, all that just happened to go down while I was here.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
So the garrison is slightly weakened now.
Now that I don't know where I am anymore.
On your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
Okay. Find Hans Capon and get the book.
You've got it, Conrad. Diepold, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be close. Dismissed. Don't drink too much.
Okay. I don't know if the book is just going to be just anywhere. I might as well. Nope. Not there. I don't know how much torches give you away. Okay, we're probably going to have to cross over there somewhere. Let's see what's in the lockpick one first. Luckily, I'm well practiced at picking locks now. It gets way easier than it used to be. Oh god. I'll take this. Decent. I'll take that. Don't need that. All right. Let's start to the right. These are the stores. Ooh, soldier. I wonder if we should be stealth killing. I'll take his stuff at least. He won't be armed. Well, that's a nice one. Okay. So not here. where do we think we're going? Grab another save. Oh, I didn't close doors behind me. Looking for me. Always close doors behind you.
Before his lordship orders us to get our asses moving again.
I wonder if this is the book on the Adamites and naked worshippers. Probably not. How do you have half aggression? Alright, so I don't think it's here. We came in this door, I think. It's another book. I suspect we'll get an indicator when we get the right book. She probably gave a description of it, but I don't remember it. There's a dude right there.
Wait, Mark. We're on Conrad's blacklist, and ever since he yelled at you last time, I reckon you are too. So what do you say we help each other out a bit here? We'll hole up a bit downstairs, and you won't say anything to the captain about it.
Have no fear. We'll just have a little nibble, with your kind permission.
They're coming down the stairs.
She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
I could have ducked under the stairs too. The door, yeah, I think I've closed all the doors. Where's this freaking book? I'm hoping to find it before we find Hans, because once we find him, we're probably going to be rushed out. Might as well take the weapons. Alright. Still no notification. Yeah, it's anywhere in here. Oh, bound in red leather and inlaid with gold. Okay. Hey, Armin. Your screen from your phone cracked? That's too bad. Oh, gosh. There's a book right there. We gotta knock this lady out? Maybe. I hate to do it, but I bet that's my book. I could try to sneak over there. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, you gotta get that fixed. Or get a new phone. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we gotta find Hans. Where would he be? Upstairs? Pretty freaking sneaky we are. Alright, since we got the book at this point... Oh, I can't save now. Oh. Ooh, we got a cutscene. What the heck? He must be here. He's hiding to jump me.
What is happening? Who are you? Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Not anymore, Armin. Not for a very long time.
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
Noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this?
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Okay.
Led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind. Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant...
Problem is that cutscene when I first got in
snake like that once.
made me lose context of where the passageway is.
On y va?
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What?
What?
Let me repeat. No
passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation,
Chivalrous.
it is more than delicious.
Fuck chivalry now. That passageway is the only chance we have of getting out of here alive.
Well, in my opinion...
Fuck your opinions. No. Just no. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway. Or
Oh, he's
What's gonna fall on
claustrophobic.
us, damn it? If I got in that way, we can get out too. It's completely safe. So stop acting like a madman and let's go.
He's got a fear of.
I can't do it.
I could just
I'm
leave
afraid
you
of
here.
Small, dark spaces.
Yep, he's claustrophobic. Of course he is.
Ever since that tower fell on me in Nabokov, and I was stuck under the ruins, I just can't.
What are we supposed to do?
There has to be another way.
What other way? Any other way and they'll be after us. That passageway is the only chance. Get a hold
Yeah,
of
nothing can be
yourself. You
simple
do
with
this.
him. He's
The bold
always
Lord of
making
Perchline
trouble.
Can't be put off by some hole in the ground.
I'd like to, but it makes me rich just thinking about it.
You can go down there and retch all you need to.
Space. It's impossible. I can't do it.
Come on,
You guys supposed to do fight
No.
everyone here?
I can't handle it.
Now, enough of this shit. I came for you, and now I'm making the decisions. We go through the passageway.
And I'm telling you, I am not going. I am still your master. So when I tell you that we're not going through any passageway, it'll be as I say. We'll get out of here
Knock
some
him
other
out?
way, even if I have to knock down the main gate myself.
Are you listening to yourself? That's complete idiocy.
Laissez tomber.
So we're gonna have to knock him out and carry him
Monsieur
out.
told me it makes him feel not good. After all you went through in Nebakov and Trotsky, I understand him. We cannot go this way, and we do not have time for discussion.
I have a lullaby
Did
potion.
you not say that Van Berghoff has left?
Yes.
And what about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply had no other choice. Time has passed. The fortress is quiet.
Yeah, knocking him out works for me.
Has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local.
All right, we'll give him. Which one do we give him? The other guy wanted something Milanese. Give Hans the horseman's pick.
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice piece. And what do you have for me?
Give him the Bassillard.
Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauquelin Brabant is.
Good work, Henry. What now?
To the horses, I guess.
We don't have time to play hide and seek. Let's take the shortest route to the horses. And if someone tries to stop us, we'll fight our way through.
Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't it be better if we went ahead and took stock of the situation?
Je suis d'accord. I would not risk more than is absolutely necessary.
All right.
Fine. You're right. I'd better go first and let you know when it's safe to come.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you,
They
or
are
see your
useless.
signal for a long time, we'll...
See, this is
try
why
to
I
make
waited
it all right.
forever to free Hans. Because I knew it wouldn't be simple.
Right, got it. I'm off.
Rabant, keep
I
watch
knew
by
there
the
would be
stairway.
something.
I'll go to the window and wait for Henry's signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
These guys.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies, so you can surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance. You see?
Yeah, I waited as long as possible. But now we have to save his noble arse. These guys are passed out. Nope. Oh, is he looking for us? Why have I got the little rabbit? Does that change the doors? Yeah, no, they're not being very quiet at all, are they? Alright, where are the horses? Oop, hello. Do we have an indicator? I'm gonna get up to there. I go around the back. Good. I left the door open again? Well...
The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Cape on the signal.
Is it safe? I'm gonna call it safe.
Well, that's that. Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Am I gonna have to go back for these guys? Get him... I'm supposed to wait for them. I guess I should wait before I open the gates. Okay, here's this guy. Oh, this guy's fighting.
You're gonna get it!
Okay.
You got him!
Alright, we're going hot.
Thanks to God and the blessing.
Alright, we're gonna open the gates.
Huh?
And we cutscene out of here. That wasn't so bad. It's not a very well guarded place. I didn't even loot those last few guards. Aren't you proud of me?
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France.
The guy's a blowhard.
We, monsieur, are surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Something's gonna happen and like knock him off the horse. No? I was waiting for an arrow to land in his chest or something.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And
got a lot of name there.
ID. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin.
They're both my friends.
Vauquelin. Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant.
Brabant.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire?
Man, what a pick-me guy.
Yourself, mon ami.
Yeah.
Clearly, you are not talented in any art or conversation.
Hey, my speech is maxed, buddy.
And of our skills, you carried out the entire
Got 30 in speech, but I still can't pronounce French, apparently.
And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur
This guy hasn't stopped talking
he has
yet.
finally stopped drawing in
God.
self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it?
Can we turn around, put him back in?
For days in a tiny stinking room.
Holy crap.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free.
Apparently he cannot shut up.
Deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought
See?
everything other than
Once again, you know why I waited to rescue this guy.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's troubling you, Sir Hans?
What do you think? It all turned to shit again, and I ended up in captivity. I'm thankful at least that Hanush won't have to pay von Bergov a ransom for me. I'd never live that down. But I'll still have to listen to another lecture from him about how useless I am. Or do you have a different feeling about our Trotsky mission?
True. Not everything went according to plan. Actually, almost nothing went to plan. But at least I finally got revenge on Istvan. That Horston got what he deserved. Believe me.
My Christ, you got Istvan! That's welcome news. No one will miss that.
No, I stabbed him and threw him out the window.
But I don't think that'll help me much with Hanush.
At least we know now that von Bergov was just hoodwinking us and has no intention of standing against Sigismund.
That is for sure. And you certainly outsmarted him in the end. I will bet that Sigismund will scold him more than Hanush would Chapon. Mes amis, nous sommes libres. We are free. That is an opportunity we must seize. I still have enough tricks up my sleeve that I will perform for Sigismund now.
Oh my goodness.
But first, I'd need to get good and drunk.
C'est facile. I know how it can be arranged. There is one very pretty vineyard nearby. The owner has been my friend since
We're gonna stop at a vineyard and get
Just
drunk? Oh my god. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Christ.
Wouldn't go through the passageway.
Such destruction and havoc.
Where are we? Last I looked, there was nothing here, but maybe that's when that was the case. There was one Kuman that I had to fight, but maybe now that I have Han, something will happen here.
Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
He's like Die Hard Man from Death Stranding.
What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual
That nice
revenues
Devilman's
would be
horses are just
perhaps,
sitting there waiting to be dinner for wolves.
That's not what I meant, Bacalin.
Well, hopefully he was near them. I thought it was actually good that we didn't need to borrow his horses. Instead, we stole von Berghoff's horses.
Sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles.
Blah,
They are
blah,
not
blah,
even many
blah,
of those.
blah.
To strike in the rear Make the enemy lose.
I strike you in the rear?
That is how most conflicts are fought.
Help!
However,
Somebody
wait
save
a year
me.
or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again.
Blah blah blah
That
blah
is
blah blah.
how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening.
I'm gonna stay silent.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on this. I want to get my armor back on. No, it would have made them talk more. Yeah, I didn't want to encourage it. Let's see. Yeah, every time we get Hans, I get cutscenes perpetually. Oh boy. It's like it hasn't given me a chance to put my armor on. Oh, that's my dude. That's my dad. Actually. And this is the guy in the front. I forget his name. This is the guy who is watching over Hans' estate until Hans is considered to be of age. And then, yeah, this is the nobleman who is the Lord of Rattay, who's I'm his illegitimate son. Oh, and there's Sir Godwin.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes.
We haven't seen these guys since we were sent to deliver the message in the beginning of the whole game.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rattay that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
It's all Sir Hans's fault.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon than everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Yeah. So at first Well, at first, actually, he tried to hang Hans.
Von Berghoff was behaving oddly right from the start. But we had no idea what was behind it. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And G.SKILL is actually our ally.
G.SKILL? He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
Probably this middle one.
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one.
I should have chose the bottom option, really.
But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
But he's the Mint Master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Let's all go there. I'd like to get some rest. We should send a spy. We probably shouldn't all go there. I'm gonna try this.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it? Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really
Get some
is
sleep.
important. If Sigismund is just going to announce
Henry
an
doesn't
increase
need
in
it.
taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
Oh, you bastard.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Heads don't work anyways. No, I found quite a few that did. It's mainly that one place that was broken, and it might be fixed now. There was a patch this morning.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kudenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
Yeah, they send me off on another mission immediately.
Hopefully we'll meet soon.
That's fine. We need stuff to do. Look at them go.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
All right. Infiltrate the city council and find out how to get to the city council from Mint Master Vavak. So this must all be in Kutenberg, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Blessed solitude. Indeed. All right. So let's go here first. We'll find out if that bed works. I also need to get cleaned up. No. Continue on the way.
God bless.
Actually, let's go and get all the way cleaned up. at our favorite bathhouse. I was quite bloody.
Easy, good horse.
Sure you were, Anucha. Sure you were. I don't doubt you for a second. Alright. Actually, rather than take a bath, I'm just going to use down here. Wash myself. This way I can wash all my clothes. Boop. And select them all. Clean them up. Alright, and then let's get back into... Well, for this, we might need our noble's clothes. Although I might regret it if we get in a fight. Why, hello. When they put the barber thing in, I don't know why they didn't include her. Barbara's part of her name. I guess she's too busy giving baths. Oh, maybe in Forza. Yeah. But I assume you meant in real life. Okay. Stuff to do. So, let's go visit Lady Rosa first. Give her that book before anything else happens. And we need to get up. Actually, let's go up here. And then we'll go do the city council thing. She's in one of these. Is she in this one? No, she's in another one. There's like these little fortresses within the city housing noble families. Is it one more? Yeah.
At your service.
I think it was this one. Oh, my doggy, where did I leave him? He's still outside.
Come here.
Good boy.
Here, mutt.
Have a whole liver. Good boy.
You're my doggy, eh? You silly mutt.
Yeah, we left him outside that passageway. Let me just go in.
Look at him. He could cut you in half without even putting his sword in the scabbard.
Did you hear who died?
Ha! I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us.
Hello, Rosa.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book? Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
Actually not. A book of humorous anecdotes. I keep forgetting to do that.
Actually not.
That's too bad. I think you would like it. And perhaps even learn a thing or two.
Why do you think so?
I just think you might find some common ground with the author. Not in absolutely everything, of course. That's just not possible. But in basic matters, I believe you'd agree. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me?
What
would I write?
Quest decrease.
Poetry, a novel, a treatise.
We should have read it.
Or a whole book?
Where's our last save? That was all the way back in the countryside. Oh well, too late.
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life,
Rosa
I
is
might become
one of
a
the
writer.
characters people most wish was romanceable.
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it
But
together.
I don't believe she is.
You and me. What do you think?
Absolutely.
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
Absolutely.
My pleasure.
How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas, but we must contribute
We're gonna write together. We have a mad lib.
Well, fine. What should I do?
Just tell me what you'd like to read about. A tale of a man or a woman? I'll take careful notes of everything.
Okay, how about a woman?
There are heaps of stories about men, so I propose one about a woman.
All right, a woman then. But I'd need to know more about her.
Such as...
Tell me one trait that is important for you. What would impress you in a girl?
She should be clever.
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
Dumb girls are boring. Only fools say that. We don't want to call her a fool. We're writing together, I know. Hopefully I can say this one without accusing her of being a fool.
Only fools say that. Jilted half-wits who met girls smarter than themselves.
You'd be surprised. My father is no fool, but at times he wishes I were more of a goose. Or better yet, that I would change overnight into a sun. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
Good.
I'm for good intentions. If we come up with an interesting woman, it would be a shame to write her as evil.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet our lady in the flesh.
This is really interesting.
Well, just about finished.
Well, let's have a look.
Not yet. Something's missing.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself with proper illumination, but I think I can handle a sketch. Especially if you'll be my model.
What? And what on earth do I have to do?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before you, and you are courting her. What would you do?
Oh my.
I'd rather keep what I do to myself. But how about something like this?
Only if she was the know-it-all, you would have chose that one. I chose the one I did because it's more of a general thing about guys being prejudiced about it.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. Come take a look at what we've done. Your reward.
Okay.
This book won't be getting any more done.
Oh, wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate her husband. And knowing the groom too well, I can't congratulate the bride either. On innocence, a young man tenderly embraces his lady and says, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" "Could be," she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Thinking is not knowing. That's a lot in here. Oh, there's me. So it must be this last story. About an eloquent lady and a bad dancer. It is known that anyone can point out someone's shortcomings and bring shame upon them. But only few can point out someone's fault in such a way that the unfortunate person notices them without causing public ridicule. I will tell you of a lady who mastered this art. She was not only clever and quick in speech, but also young and beautiful to look at. When she appeared in society, men flocked to her. The young men asked her to dance and offered their arms. The older ones asked for her hand in marriage and offered what little the old man could still give to the young lady. Suddenly, a young man asked her to dance. He had a handsome face and fine manners, and the lady accepted his proposal. After a few steps, however, she realized that she had made a big mistake. The dancer seemed to have 2 left feet. He stumbled, tripped, almost fell several times, and despite his apologies, the lady found dancing with him a torture. The other dancers noticed this and began to whisper and point in their direction. You got a positive quest number for my choice, yes. That's a terror-inducing flower I just got. It spits out clowns. What are you playing, Lai? Any other would have embarrassed him with indiscriminate words. She might even have told the other ladies to watch out for such a loser. Not the lady in my story. What does it matter if he's a bad dancer, she said to herself. Others may dance with ease, but they also drink with it. Indulge in dice and fight girls. Fight girls. Better a bad dancer and a good drinker. So she smiled and said out loud for all to hear, "Young sir, how I would love to keep dancing with you, but I wore the wrong shoes today. They're pushing me so hard I can't go on. Please, escort me out into the fresh air." Speaking of clowns would be kind of cool. Oh, the museum one. It gets worse. People get close to it, smelling it. It eats them and spits them out as clowns. Is that a bad thing? Her dancer quickly understood what she meant by that remark and hurriedly walked with her to the door. Everyone present thought perhaps she was going to give him a hard time at the door or give him a well-deserved slap. The lady and her dancer, however, did not return to the entertainment that evening. Ooh, where did they go? Oh, that was lovely.
So what about that story of ours? Tell me your impressions.
I expected something better. If only there were more such books.
Too bad there aren't more books like this. If there were, I might end up turning into a scholar.
Really? I'll take that as the highest possible compliment.
That's how I meant it.
And what about the sketch? For such a slapdash job, it's not bad, right?
It's pretty, really.
Oh, it's pretty, really? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
I know I'm no master illuminator, but otherwise, I think we can be quite satisfied. And thank you for the help. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was some highbrow company.
And for that matter, you're an interesting girl, and I'd like to get to know you a little better.
No beating around the bush. How about that? Please do stop by sometime. I wager it will be enlightening for both of us. Perhaps I can show you my collection of hunting trophies.
Heck yeah. All right, we got some scholarship. And I guess it's time to go. Bye, Rosa. She invited me into her bedroom to write a book. How cool is that? So we did that. Alright, well, I won't bother about closing it. Alright, time to do the actual mission. I mean, that was a mission, but... now for more intrigue and stuff like that. So, yeah, we gotta talk to the Mint Master, who's in this building over here somewhere. All these nobles in their gated community. Literally. Literally.
My respects.
Although, I assume in this time there was more need for it. It was a
Are quarreling in Kudenberg. Brothers.
bit more unruly, right? More chances of people bum rushing your house with swords and stuff. Okay, so apparently this is it. Can I go in here?
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
You look drunk.
Don't delay me. I'm in a hurry. Suit yourself. But I'm warning you. If you give that kind of lip to Sir Ulrich, you'll be coming out through the door head first.
Okay. Alright, which one was Ulrich? Conrad the Kite.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The Assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
It's none of your business, actually. We'll go with this top one.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? And what I'd be risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me.
They all look drunk.
And that will be the end of our business together.
Some look drunker than others. Deal.
All right. That seems like a fair deal.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler,
Cooldown.
boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Okay. So we got to go see the waiter, who is over here. We'll just fast travel. Oh, I can't fast. Oh, I got to go outside first. It's my doggo. Okay, and gotta obtain his clothes and get his certificate. So I assume we'll be getting the clothes from the tailor?
I'll be with you, sir.
I'll have a look at your wares.
I don't think I see anything special here, unless it's no. I probably have some stuff to sell her. I guess that's it. But she doesn't seem to have the clothes.
I suppose we could give it a try.
Always haggle.
Do we have a deal?
You won't convince me with this. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and come again, sir.
Alright, where do we get the clothes? It is in this area. Might be at the trader. And the certificate. Are we supposed to find this person? What was their name? Fronta?
Fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Quality goods. The finest wares.
Excuse me.
It's a girl. But she came out all
Vegetables!
I've got lots.
Oh, it's this guy.
No more than I'd expect after.
Greetings.
I'd like to. Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that...
Okay, Sir Gawain.
Pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Let me put it another way. How much do you want for your place?
Finally, some sensible talk. But it won't come cheap. When I count it all up, new clothes, wages, the backhander to get in there at all, not to mention the coin I'd make in other places if I could say I served the king of Hungary.
We could, yeah, I figured it'd be about 1,000. That's a princely sum. We could talk him out of it, but we'll just pay him. That's fair.
All right, here you are, you daylight robber.
To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you?
Oh man, this is gonna be a pain in the butt, huh? Sure.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head
I
butler.
probably should have said no so he'd tell me.
And think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
Okay. So we got the stuff. We got a report for duty. I think this is going to be a bit involved, so I think we're going to do this next time, y'all. I'm a bit sleepy today. I'm hungry. I think we're going to leave it as a short one. Oh yeah, and we are right here for what we need to do. I think we're pretty clean and all. We did that right before that, so yeah, I'm gonna save right here, and next time we will proceed right in and do this. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. Report for duty. First, I'm gonna put everything on my horse real quick because I was doing all that looting. Yeah. You're welcome. If I wasn't feeling so sleepy, I'd go in there right now and do it, but I think this one's going to be a bit involved, so we will save it for next time. But I'm just gonna here, I'll finish this when we sign out, but I'm gonna put all the stuff I've been looting on the horse, and then yeah, Saturday we will come in here and check this out. So yeah, if not tomorrow, probably Saturday. But I'm also going to get that creative mode for Inzoi, and we're going to check that out at some point too, just to have a look at that. But for now, y'all, thank you very much for hanging out with me, all my friends, keeping me company. Appreciate it very much. Got Henry here with his pointy purple shoes and all his fine livery. I wouldn't mind having these clothes, actually. I'd wear this. It'd be fun at a party. Anyway, y'all, thank you very much for joining me and making it to the end of this one. And I'm going to see you all in the very next one very soon. No longer than Saturday, for sure. So, yeah, I will see you then. Bye-bye.
What a view!